So my name is Cbabi Bayoc. It stands for Creative Black Artist Battling Ignorance. And I named myself in Grambling State University. And when I got married, we decided on a last name together, which is Bayoc. It's Blessed African Youth of Creativity. And art started for me as a way of self-expression. When I was going to go to college, I needed to do something, and I could draw. So I decided to have that be my major. And as I developed in school and got closer to graduation, I realized that this was what I'm supposed to be doing, and it became my identity. So where I see art today, it would keep evolving and reflect the times. I mean, we had art from the Harlem Renaissance to the Black Arts Movement, spark off the idea that you can paint yourself the way you see fit. Then it went from that to, there's a lot of people out there doing art shows and circuits, making a lot of money, painting all kind of themes. So now, it's still not 100% for some people as a career or life choice, but I see that coming more and more as jobs get harder and people really seek trying to use their passion to determine what they do to take care of themselves and their families. Well, I love painting kids, black children specifically, and I paint them in a way that they seem proud and confident and very artistic and expressive and don't mind showing who they are. Thus the big hair and bright colors. Like, I want people to be confident, this is who I am and this is how I walk around. I kind of think about that the same way I do my paintings. As far as the shapes and all that of the heads and eyes, it's just the way it's developed over the years. It wasn't necessarily a conscious decision, it just became the way I moved the brush. So I've done a lot since I graduated in '95, but I'd say my biggest inspirational moment was 2012 when art wasn't really doing that much for me as far as income-wise, and didn't really have something to grab onto to make what I do, and chose to start a project and became 365 Days of Dad, and everything, the spark started going, and I started seeing what I'm supposed to be doing. 365 Days of Dad is a project I started with the use of Facebook and Instagram to promote the image of black fathers, and I did one for every day of the year so that specifically black youth without their dads can see that there are men who are always there for their children. And it was a project that I did. It took me 787 days to complete, but I made myself do it. I finished. So that right there in itself was something for me that I can always hold on to. Like, I had this monumental task, but I didn't let it crush me. I saw it to the end, and it's changed everything about the way I paint and create. I see myself doing more murals, a lot more portraits for families, definitely more live painting out and around the city where people don't expect to see art being made, just so I can bring that to folks and just have dialogue and talk. You can find my paintings in barbershops, in schools, doctor's offices, some cafes like my own. Yeah, they're just on walls. I'm all over. And I definitely have murals on display in the History Museum, in the History Clubhouse. I see Cbabi Bayoc 10 years from now, painting live on a corner in Japan or in Australia. I plan on not having any borders, so I want to, I want my name to be synonymous with, the image of black fathers and black children and just funky art. On my website you can find all the images from the 365 Days of Dad project. And you can also find links to, I have pages for selling prints, I have a page for selling my t-shirts, and you can find out videos and just stories that were written about me and the things I've done, so you can get an idea of who I am.